Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday, which means it's spooky day. So, as you know, I've been following this series on Reddit and reading along with it, the Something Wrong with My Fiancé. I'll leave a description to part 3 in the description, so if you want to follow along, or they have links on the Reddit page that say I have part 1 and part 2. So if you want to, you can go there and find the link to the story. Which, if you watch the first video, it has part 1 linked. Alright, so let's get right into the story. If I could put my passcode in correctly. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Kelly and I had a fairly restless night. We were informed that there would be an officer stationed nearby to keep watch, but we never actually met him. We never actually saw him. I wanted to trust that he was there and that he would keep us safe, but it's very difficult to ever feel safe when you know someone out there is keeping tabs on you and your loved ones. This morning we reverted back to base level girl sleuthing, the internet. We did a search for Detective Ian Smith disappearance, Detective Ian Smith missing in Illinois, and came up with a big fat nothing. There was one article from his hometown proclaiming him missing, praising his police work and asking anyone with information to come forward and contact the police. There wasn't even a photograph, no social media accounts that we could find. It's like this man is a ghost. I got home 5 o'clock this afternoon. Mark was very happy, both to see me before he left and for the opportunity he is pursuing. The apartment had been cleaned, grocery shopping for the week had been done, carry-out was on the way. It was nice. I took a fast shower before our food got there, and when I got out, Mark had set the living room coffee table with candles and wine, my favorite show queued up to watch. It was like he was himself again, my Mark. By the end of the meal, I started to think that maybe I was overreacting to this whole situation. Maybe Mark wasn't being all that weird after all. We are both really stressed right now, after all. Stress can do weird things to a person. I began thinking that maybe it was time I filled him in on what had happened, about the phone calls and the missing man who owns the phone number. I had decided I would tell him as soon as he got out of the bathroom, as he had gone to shower himself. I went into the bedroom to get ready for bed. I got the bright idea to sneak a pair of underwear into Mark's luggage, as a little surprise to make him smile when he got to the hotel. I know, who does that? I do, folks. I'm that weird girlfriend. But regardless, I wound up not doing it after all, because when I opened the little inside pouch on his suitcase to hide them, I found something. A dagger. It was about as long as my forearm, thin, sharp, and with a really ornate handle. I had never seen anything like it before in my life. There was something engraved on the blade, but it was in another language that I didn't recognize. It was beautiful, but terrifying. For one, there is the fact that I've been with this man for 5 years and I've never seen this thing or anything like it in his possession before. It looked like something out of a movie. But why would he be taking it with him to Chicago? And more to the point, the second thing that really terrified me was the feeling it gave me. As soon as I touched it, I felt this horrible sense of foreboding. It was like this darkness, like someone watching me right over my shoulder. I quickly put it back where I found it and went back out to the living room to wait. I decided to not fill Mark in after all. A little while later, while we were back to watching TV, I missed a call from Detective Jones. I excused myself to go outside and smoke. While I was outside, I called him back. He told me that Detective Smith's cell phone, wallet, and car keys had been recovered earlier this morning, along the riverbank running through town. He said the cell phone was so water damaged there wasn't a prayer of getting that bad boy to turn back on anytime soon. I thanked him for the update and headed back inside. At least I can sleep tonight knowing that I won't be getting any more stalker calls from this mysterious Detective Smith, or whoever had his phone. So why am I not sleeping, you ask? Mark is sound asleep, fully packed and ready to drive north in the morning. I tried to go to bed with him, but I just couldn't. I can't seem to shake this feeling, the feeling of being watched, like someone's right over my shoulder. And that dagger, what could he possibly need with something like that? No, something weird is definitely going on. And now I have the whole week alone to try and figure it out. I just wish I knew where to go from here. And that wraps up part 3 of there's something wrong with my fiance. Again, I will leave a link to the story in the description below. If you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up so I know. And hit the subscribe button to become a chiller, to become a serial chiller. And please follow all my social media down below. I need to stop dancing. And yeah, that's all for today. Peace out, chillers.